Hey everybody, it's another time short video for K-Rider Geek Nation News, and this week we're going to be doing a Kamen Rider toy review. This week we're going to be doing a DX FOURZE driver, known as also from the show Kamen Rider FOURZE, aired late 2010 through 2011. So let's get started. I'll be back in a bit. Henshin. Hey guys, like I said, from the show Kamen Rider FOURZE, and this is the DX FOURZE driver. And I remember when this actually aired out, where it aired at 2011 to 2010, 2011, and not many people in the States were really a fan of it. I guess because the way his shape of his head kind of looked like a football. But honestly, it was mere or like silly, high school student, kind of like a, go positive. Even he kind of dressed like their version of a kind of like gangster, or the closest to it. It was bizarre, but I really did like the show. I'm actually still watching the show. I was actually got to watch a few episodes at the time when it was airing, but then I never really got back into it because I wanted to see other shows at the time. And so long story short, right now I'm catching up to it. And okay, so the belt itself, I actually got lucky and I actually found it at my local anime store for a good price. Online, brand new. I seen it gone for 90 to, actually from 70 to 80 to 90. At the anime store I went to, who had it there, I wasn't even looking for it. I found it there and I was like very happy that I got to get it, because that's one of my collections I wanted to get for the longest time, but I just didn't get time for it, or if I did at the time I probably didn't have money to get it, so I got it for $49 and plus tax. It's in mint condition, pretty much only the belt, not the belt, the box is a little beat from the corners, just the edge of the corners, but out of that, the belt itself is in pretty good condition. So the person who had it before me, it was what this is used. The guy who had it before me didn't really wear it, because when I got it, it was just really dusty, like he probably had it in the shelf or something. So let's get started. So the switch is bottom right here, and once you turn it on, the LED lights from here turn on. Oh, let me just turn this off and just unlock. I forgot to put this on and off. And turn it on again. That's so cool. And so these are pretty much right here. These are Astro switches or straight sockets. And it's in the show, like, it gives him, triggers one of the abilities he uses. And I think there's about 40 switches. I was collecting the switches before I got the belt. That's what I do. I'm like, if I see something for a really cheap price, I'll get that first. And then if I eventually get lucky and I get the belt for a good price, I'll do that. I did that with Wizard. I got the rings first before I got Kamen Rider Wizard, the belt itself. And I did also, I think I also did that with Gaim before I got the belt. I got some lock seats before, so that's what I do. I get the DX, I get the candy toys if I get lucky. Even for like comes to from Sentai, if there's any good candy like Rangers, the batteries, I get them before I got the Kabuga gun before, so it's a thing I like doing. So let's do this. So the first one is Astro Switch 1. I love the noise, it's so cool. The whole part of the show is based on it's like astronaut theme. It's so cool. And my favorite part is his henshin when he triggers the sounds. Uh-oh. That's the way he does his henshin. And the thing about that, if you don't pull the lever, it'll repeat itself. Like, just to show you. So here you go, switch. Let's see here, guys, the sample. And he does it again until you do it. And just to show you a close-up of the belt itself and see the LED lights, I really do like this. It's so cool. And the belts, a lot of things I love about this. It's the plastic. It's still kind of thick but see-through, kind of bluish, and I really like that. It's pretty much the theme of the rockets and space and NASA and all that crazy stuff. I like it. I really like it, and the design, it's really cool. I really do like this. And if you see my other videos, I also have the meter driver. I got that first before I got this. So so now I'm pretty much set for the show. I have the first rider and the second rider. Just show you. See, these are so cool. See, how can you not like that? It's so cool. It's really cool. So let's try the Astro Switch. Now I'm into the first one, and that's number 1, and that's also Rocket. And then by putting the lever, you trigger another sound effect for Rocket. And let's try Astro Switch number 2 now. You charge it with the lever. And the cool thing about these is if once you press the lever or the little switch to activate, it shows you which for this is the arm with the leg, and then it's the last switch, and it shows you the left and right arm that's being used. And that's so cool. That's so cool. And let's do all the transformation sound effects. I don't know why, but the sound effects is so cool. It kind of reminds me like in the 80s, robotic, or even like Portal. The same kind of, not the same, but kind of similar. And I love that. It's so cool. Maybe you guys ever play that game. And also, if you understand what I'm talking about, like 80s, like that 80s, how they thought the robots would sound. And so that's pretty much it about this. So if you want to, in the future, we'll do a video on all the Astro Switches I got to trigger the sound effects, but it's a long process, yeah. And also, just you guys to give you guys a heads up, we'll be filming for the first con is coming is WonderCon. I will film that, how much footage I can. And after that, I'm not sure I'm going to AX. If I do, I will film that too. And also the last con is the big con I really like filming. And I got fortunate to go again this year. Because it's really hard to go. And that's Kamen San Diego. And I will try. This time I'm going to stay there. Last year I only went 1 day. So I didn't get that much footage. This year I'm going to stay 3 days. So I'm going to get as much footage and pictures. And I will make a video about that. And again, this is Mr. Bushido signing out, a K-Writer Geek Nation News. We bring you the latest of Kamen Rider, Super Sentai, anime, and comic book toy review. Goodbye, you two will. Thanks.